What's on my mind? 26. What's on my mind? 26. First, let's say, to the creator of all things, known and unknown, to you we pledge our loyalty, our love, our devotion. To you, we'll always hold up as high as we possibly can. I'm Victor. What's on my mind? 26. My topic is focus. Right now, Trump is putting out a dog whistle to his people. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to say this is my feelings on that. They can't understand exactly what he's saying, or they can't figure out what to do and how to respond to what he's saying. But I hear him, and I hear him loud and clear. So if I hear him, I'm sure that they hear him. So with me being woke, with me understanding exactly what he's saying, with me trying to observe the reaction to the action, and I came up with, they don't understand, they don't know how to perceive, or it's a seed for things to come. I always, and I've been saying, that Trump is playing the long game. One, he didn't want to be reelected. And even with all his effort not to be reelected, he almost got elected. Yes, he's doing all this stuff and he's talking all this nonsense. It's a facade. He's right now fleecing his people. One thing about Trump, he's consistent. He's about Trump. So, one way that the rich stay rich, they never spend their money. They love to spend other people's money as much and as long as they can. Okay, getting back onto my topic. This is for us. We need to be focused. Now is the time for us to build wealth. Now is our opportunity to build wealth, to unify our community, and be wise in what we do. Because there's opportunity out there right now. The people, oh, my lights went off, I had to turn it back on. The people who've been living under great latitude, that have been living under favor, who've been living under freedom of choice, right now is complex. They don't know if they're coming, and they don't know if they're going. This is the opportunity, us with clear vision and clear mind, to build our wealth. So people, if you can't do it by yourself, get together with your family, because God said, when 2 or 3 come in unison of one mind, one goal, they can move mountains. You don't need a whole flutter of people. You just need a good partner and a good friend. And there is nothing that you cannot do. God said that all wealth, all the houses on the mountain, all the livestock, all the commerce is His. We have to know that we are His children. He said He's coming back for His people, which is us. And you know, there's a lot of people pretend to be us, but it's also written, do not worry, do not fret, because it is also written that people are going to come before Him, and He's going to say, I know you not. You call yourself to be Jew, but you are not Jewish. So the people who took over our religions and took over imposing, it's not going to last. It's only for a season. So it is now our time. Now is our time. I always say this. Do not try to live in a community, and do not try to live in places where they do not want you. That do not measure success. Live amongst people who are you. Build your community with people who are you. Spend your money with people who are you. We control $2.4 trillion every year pass through our hands. Let's control our community. Also, remember this. In the 70s, we were 20% of America's population. We was 20% of American population. Now they tell me that we're only 13%. Let's be woke. Let's protect our young men. It is time for us to do a change. Let this be the last generation right now that's killing each other. Let this be the last generation that has no hope and no future. That's why they're out there shooting, they're killing, they're doing drugs. Because they cannot see a future for themselves, because what? We don't invest in our community. We allow other people open up stores and do commerce in our community Therefore, the young men in the early age do not see nobody in their community where they live doing anything. When we need work to be done, make sure there's a black plumber, black electrician that come into your house and do the work. Us, with one mind, one attitude. If we don't have a black bank in our community, all the black people in a community support the same credit union. Make that credit union manager be black. Tellers be black. Everything in there black. Let us all register and vote. Let our city councilor be black. Let our district attorney be black. Let our police captain be black. Let our police force be black. Let's control our community. Stop looking for other people to solve our problems. Stop looking to other people to have compassion for us. Time to focus. Let's build wealth and let's invest in our community. Let us build wealth. Let us invest in our community. This is our window of opportunity. And at the end of the day, let's say thank you, Mr. Trump, for opening up the door for us. Because you have plotted to destroy us. But in your plot, we developed strength, focus, determination. This is our time. Know your history. We are Hebrews. We are Israelites. Let me also bring this to you. You have to listen to what people say. We left the Middle East and went into Africa. The Hebrews and the Israelites. We settled in West Africa, Nigeria, and Congo. We fought with the people and lost. But tradition of an African back in those days, they did not kill their captives. They did not kill the people they fought with. They held them. Which opened up the door for white people to come and say, let me take the people that you're fighting with. Let me take the people and bring them to a new land and set them free. Let me take them away from you and out your hair. That's why Africans always say, if you listen to what they say, we never sold none of our own people. Listen. We never went after our own because our own was not taken. It was in the written word that after Egypt, that we would have been brought back into slavery in the bellies of ships. You go to church every Sunday and you don't know your history because all these black churches right now, they still preaching what the white slave masters told them to preach and how to preach the word of God. They're not going beyond those walls. It is time for us black preachers to go beyond, just beyond those walls that was set by the slave masters. All these pastors and bishops and apostles, they got all their doctorates. And blind, walking around with their eyes and their minds closed. But there's a new generation coming up. Listen to the young people. Listen to them. My father, Bishop Thomas J. Weeks, he always had a saying. A very wise man, very intelligent. He said, I'm a friend to the young man. I'm a young man's best friend. Why? Because in his wisdom, he understands that the young people is going to set the tone for tomorrow. Understand that. Young people say, I am not my grandfather. I am not my father. This is a new day. Understand that. The same sermons that you've been preaching, you cannot preach to the young. I have listened to the young people in my own church. And they thirst for knowledge. They thirst for more than what is given. The time is now. Focus. Build your wealth. Understand who you are. Prepare for tomorrow. Because this opportunity will not stay open. And that's what's on my mind 26. Focus and know who you are. Thank you for listening to me. You all have a happy season. I think, unless the Lord speaks to my heart and bring words for me to speak to you, I'm going to take this little bit of time off right now and focus myself on building my wealth. I'm going to focus on taking care of me and my family. I love you all. Most of all, I love the Creator of all things known and unknown. These are His words. These are not mine. I'm not that smart. Focus, my brothers. And I will be back with you all after New Year.